Well, that's a bit on the racy side. Maybe a spot of Thank you for being here. Yes, how about thank you for remaining here. I'm thinking maybe a spot of modesty. Suggests actually that's pretty much in the right place for that sort of thing. There we go. It's the use to Kalaman. Ooh. Draconians, that's another Sivak. Kalaman, once again besieged. Draconians, corrupted from the young of the good dragons, hold the city for the Dark Queen. Reclaiming the city won't be easy and will tax the very limits of your abilities. The dragon's breath weapon must be applied with discretion, and use skill when employing your lance. Remember, your troops will be fighting down there too. Who needs to preview the landscape? The last like 10 seconds. Oh, I've got some healing. That's nice. Oh, this is a lot like the Fray. Draconians. Is it just Draconians though? He is catching whichever Draconian is closest. I'm trying to get out of here without being killed by an exploding Draconian. Now, I believe I explained this before. Alice, you were there at my War of the Lats Dragonlance campaign. So you remember the Draconians that blew up? These are not them. These ones are Sivak Draconians. They're silver. The ones that blew up were bronze. Bozak Draconians. However, the Sivaks have an amusing gimmick, whereas because of Silver Dragon's transformative abilities, they turn into an exact duplicate of whoever killed them when they die. However, if something killed them that's bigger than they are, like, you know, like a very old silver dragon or a great Wyrm, then they just blow up, just like the bronze, the Bozaks do. How deadly they are? They haven't been so deadly to me in the past. I've never actually been killed by one until I tried the Silver Dragon campaign. This time around, I'd never been hit by one. I was only hit by one because I breathed and then flew just slightly to the left, being tagged on the side by a bit of the explosion. There we go. One advantage to doing this with the silver instead of the gold is one doesn't end up having to worry quite so much about at least hurting the dragon mounts, because they're immune to the frost breath weapon. Ooh, right in the middle of it all. That was close. That was a swift wheel. Essentially a wing over. Such a thing were reasonable to assume. But how many must I slay? Within the Saza you will find a castle dusted in the sands of time. There lies a victory most sublime, and love and yesterday was created by forging a gate, tempered and would cool the flames of hate. Yes, he and I would swap the estate into the doomed light's last ray, and thus we spent our brief lives in this castle crystalline, still questing ever onward to see futures yet unseen, to find out what awaits beyond, what awaits beyond the eons, to find out what awaits beyond final dawn. Ooh, let's fly over. It's not as though the Silvers are fighting red dragons, they're fighting Civac Draconians. Not much of a threat, but they'll be back, and in greater numbers. I noticed that since the final mission of the Bronze campaign, generally wow, I got hit by friendly fire. Or friendly frost, as the case may be. There we are. Not quite up to snuff, but good enough. But yes, with the Maelstrom completed, all of the following missions were really less challenging. Almost a breather. Even Dargard Deception, which is probably the most dangerous of the lot, was considered by the game designers itself less of a challenge than Cavalry or Maelstrom. It seems practically that your greatest threat comes from your fellow Silvers. But nevertheless, we need to kill these things. And there are so darned many of them. Ooh, careful there. That one seems to be pretty much on its own. Darn, I think I went one over its head. Whew. Fancy flying. First seeing an old review for this game, gave it a 5 out of 5 for concept and a 3 out of 5 for execution. I fear that is fairly apt. Wow, these things are high up in the air. Impressive for a Civac Draconian. Alright, we did it. Hard-earned experience, practiced skill, and unshakable fortitude paid off in reclaiming Kalaman and in distinguishing yourself as one of the most prominent heroes in the War of the Lance. Okay then. Ooh, level up. The Lord Clarist. It's at this point, this mission or any, it could be as early as this mission that ends the Silver Dragon game. Let's find out. Because your tremendous skill was so instrumental in the liberation of Kalaman, the Good Dragon Army presents you with a new sword, Wyrm Slayer. I think it's like a. Oh, I'd have to check. I don't think I have the. Wait, I do have. Do I have the adventure up here? No, I think I may have put it back downstairs after I had to stop streaming the campaign. But I think Wyrm Slayer is something like a +4. Wyrm's Bane is like a +2, and they have bonuses against dragons. Or I think one of them, possibly Wyrm's Bane, actually does the sting from Lord of the Rings thing and actually buzzes annoyingly whenever a dragon is nearby. Wonderful when you happen to be, you know, riding a dragon, but maybe it's just when an evil dragon is nearby. You find it hard to believe, but just the same you sheathe this magnificent blade. For some reason you feel confident the dragon's breath will not harm you as easily. Oh, now that is a delightful bit of news. Because, as you know, dragon's breath was harming me disturbingly easily before. Save this mission. Black Death. Wow. Takes us all the way to another black dragon encounter. Alright. Holding